Welcome, welcome. Alright, the Wellnelly trends appear to be even more formidable than we anticipated. I didn't think they were scary at first, but it appears I've underestimated them. You shouldn't let this affect your morale. You can beat them. You don't let the effortless takedown of one of Hogwarts' toughest players get to you, or the fact that no one has beaten them before. Let's discuss. Most of these stories conflict with each other. Could any of them be true? It's hard to say. I tried researching the Wellnelly family tree at the library and found no record of them. They may as well have operated straight to Drumstrain out of thin air. We know from Math's broken arm that they are extremely aggressive. I know that what scares me most about them, but what do you think is the most intimidating quality? The aggression is only intimidating. They really did a number on Wrath. Usually she's the one dishing out pain. You just have to figure out those. It may be time to gather some first-hand knowledge. Brilliant. This calls for a reconnaissance mission. We'll learn a lot more observing them than shifting through rumors. Does anyone know where the trends may be? It can't hurt to listen in. Let's head to the courtyard. You found me. Are you trying to hide? I was, but one of the twins looked at me and I froze. I haven't moved since. Wouldn't want to look suspicious. Have I missed anything? Just some small talk, quite small. Don't think I've heard Griffith say a word, actually. Is it me or are the twins avoiding answering most of Rita's questions? I'm having trouble fully understanding them. They are as elusive with the words as they are on the pitch. It's getting more aggressive. Listen, I find it curious that you left Drumstain at the height of your success. Needed a tidier challenge than what Drum I can't say it had to offer. If they want a challenge, they have come to the right place. Interesting, that's not what I heard. Heard you were expelled. You are misinformed. I don't know who to believe. I don't know, the trends are hard to read. There might be truth to what they are saying, but they aren't actually saying much. But I and my brother are needed in the kitchens. I have no idea how a chat can be... What? Balgan said they are going to the kitchens. Let's follow them and see what else we can learn. Uh-oh. There's the trends. They're talking to Jay. They were talking to Jay, now they are coming this way. Let's hide before they see us. Since my last attempt was not great, perhaps you should choose. Beware. Behind the counter, our chance of being seen will drop 42%. Not a terrible, at least duck. I was close. Do you think they saw us? They didn't let on. You two collecting old chewing gums back there? How did you see us? One benefit of getting into trouble as much as I do, I can sense when someone's snooping around. We aren't snooping on you, we are trying to get more information on the Wellnellys. Perhaps you can tell us what you know about them. All I know is that I don't know anything. We just saw you with them. What were you talking about? Sandwiches. Sandwiches? I'm behind on my sandwich making. I need to hurry in or I'll be here all day. If we help you with sandwiches, will you tell us what you know about the Wellnellys? I thought I was the one who made the deals around here. If you aren't interested, we can let you get to it. Alright, it's alright. It's a deal. That was a big help. Now I only have 1,998 left to make. What can you tell us about the Wellnellys? Are you're friends with them? No, it's strictly business. What kind of business? I told you, sandwiches. They have been coming to me every day before the daily practices. They purchase an extra detention sandwich I have made. What do they need with that many sandwiches? I don't ask questions, not my place. I thought we were supposed to be getting answers, not more questions. We need to see them in action on the pitch. You're on luck. The trains are heading over to the training grounds to practice right now. Baldwin and Griffith are already practicing, which means they probably haven't seen us yet, so let's keep our distance and stay out of the sight. If we can't learn anything about them off the pitch, we'll definitely learn something about them on it. This is our first time observing them in action. Let's pay close attention. It's one thing to hear about the Wellnellys style, but it's another to see it in action. They twist and turn, bob and weave. It's almost mesmerizing. The play style is unique. I can't quite put my finger on where I've seen it before. They are done practicing. It's kind of hard to hear, but let's listen in. Da, be proud. I can't quite hear, but I think you just said the word da. You over there, they spotted us. No sense in hiding anymore. We saw you in the courtyard listening in on our interview. Are you following us? Just a coincidence. We go to the same school. We are going to see each other around. Coincidence, eh? I believe you. But he doesn't. I'm Balgan. This is my brother Griffith. And I know who you are. Your reputation precedes you. So does yours. You put our friend in the hospital, and a real shame that was. Could have changed ballet. Tough accidents happen. Don't think about trying that with our team. We'll be ready. We are looking forward to it. What did you just say? Let him call you that. It's alright. I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it. There's nothing funny about injuring other players. See you on the pitch. It's not safe for you. That was confusing. I have a better understanding of Griffin, and he doesn't say a word. Luckily, while Baldigan was insulting you, I was working up a theory. I might know who they are. Meet me in the library later. Because after seeing the Wellnellys action, you should get a little more practice in. Looks like you have already gotten started. I couldn't help myself. I really think I'm on to something with my theory on the chins. I don't suppose you have solved the mystery of the sandwiches, not yet, but if what's I have discovered is true, it may give you information you need to defeat the Wellnellys. Don't keep me in suspense, tell me everything. You have gone down quite a rabbit hole. Let me lay it all out for you. I knew there was something about the Wellnellys dialect, so I started researching words like tidy, hole, and even butty. These are Welsh sayings. Butty means mate, and then it all tied together when Balglin said the word da. What's da? It's not what, it's who. It's this book, He Flew Like a Madman. It's a biography on dangerous Da Llewellyn. They are fans of Da Llewellyn. Possibly, but then I started thinking about how Penny wasn't able to find any records of the last name. There has to be a connection between the names Wellnelly and Llewellyn. Take a look. Wellnelly and Llewellyn are different last names, but the letters are the same. Brilliant. Perhaps that means Wellnelly is an anagram for Llewellyn. Could Baglin and Griffith be descendants of dangerous Llewellyn? It would explain a lot, though playstyles is certainly dangerous. Sorry, I'm just cuffed. You agree with my theory. Wrath warned you not to underestimate the trends. Wait until she hears about this. Let's go meet Wrath. And time to get to work. I'm not going easy on you. We'll be ready. The question is, are you ready enough? Before we begin, Morphe and I may have learned the truth about the trends. Most importantly, I believe we have discovered a true identity. Balgan and Griffith Wellnelly are descendants of dangerous Da Llewellyn, the incredible famous risk-taking British player, dangerous Da Llewellyn. The very same. Of course, more entitled kids living off the family legacy. This is different. They changed the last name. It seems like they were trying to hide their connection to the family. Doesn't change the fact that they are British royalty. They were born with the talent just like the Parkins. This isn't about Sky. This is about two blokes who broke my arm. Enough, let's practice. Are you alright? I'm fine. Let's examine your arms. I'm sorry, but you're not ready to get back on the pitch. I can do it. Don't push it. Your arm is still too weak. Training can wait. I promise to help you make a full recovery, so let's focus on that. Meet me in the training grounds. We have to get your arm back to the beater shape, and after that you can help Gryffindor defeat the Wellnellys. Yeah, Hughley, all I've been thinking about is getting back on the pitch. From what I have heard of you as a captain, you won't go easy on me. Perhaps there's a training exercise that will give you a taste of your own medicine. Or it'll be a challenge, but it will strengthen your body. Boomstick pull-ups, using my own idea against me. If you can handle boomstick pull-ups, you can handle anything. Let's get started to see if you can strengthen your arm. It worked. Good job. You have come a long way. You have fulfilled your promise. It's time I fill mine. Gather your team. I'll help you defeat the Wellnellys. You'd better listen to what I have to say. The team voted to accept your help. Did everyone vote in favor? What's important is the overwhelming majority of the team did. With your dysfunctional lot, that's impressive. Thank you for your heads up. Helps to know what situation I'm walking into. Let's not lose sight of what's important. Me getting back on the pitch, helping us beat the Wellnellys. Wellnelly trends are defeated, and they will stay that way if we can't figure out a way to stop them. Alright, let's get this over with. Thanks for coming. Your information might be just what we need to beat the Wellnellys. Everyone gather around. For today at the team strategy meeting, Rath is going to tell us what she knows about the Wellnelly trends. Alright, listen up. Here's what I know about nice name, miss. Sky, please. Thanks. Where did you get it? I didn't steal it, if that's what you are applying. Let's settle down. We're all here for the same reason, to figure out how to beat the Wellnellys. I hope I get another chance to face them, but that may not happen. Also, I'll tell you everything I know. Murphy has a theory that the Balgan and Griffith are descendants of the dangerous Lee Wellen. It's a sound theory that would explain the risk they take on the pitch. Wouldn't be surprised if you had a lot in common with them, Sky. What's that supposed to mean? Let's stay focused. If they are descendants of Da, they have a wild streak in them and aren't afraid to take risks. You are the only person here who's faced Balgan and Griffith on the pitch. What was it like? One thing I noticed is that they are always on the move. They are graceful like more people gliding through water. But that's not all. Most importantly, Griffith is untouchable. Balgan circles him the entire time like a massive human shield. Thank you. There has to be a way to find a weakness in the strategy. Let's discuss. We discussed a lot of good ideas. It seems like the key to stopping Balgan and Griffith is to focus on Balgan. If we can get him away from Griffith, we may have a chance. Not sure how you move an unstoppable force with more force. What if we focus both of our beaters on Balgan? You are forgetting one thing. As the Seeker Dane will be unprotected, you'll be a sitting Niffler. I'll be alright. I can take care of myself. Everyone has a plan until they take a bludgeon to the face. If you go down, Gryffindor doesn't stand a chance. If our plan is to work, I'll need his help coming up with a way to protect myself. Thanks. Now we are even. God damn, so much stuff. Charlie, thanks for meeting me. That's what collaborators are for. That might be effective against the Wellnellys. Unfortunately, putting the plan into action means it will leave me vulnerable on the pitch. I can take care of myself with your help. If we focus our beaters on Balgan, I'll be unprotected target. I could end up like Wrath if I'm not prepared. You're always a target. It comes with seeking gig. The job requires isolation and solitude. Your stated style may come in handy here. That's the exact opposite of Andre's attention-seeking style. You can't always rely on your beaters to protect you. Sometimes you need to remove yourself from the action and wait patiently for the snitch to present itself. Let's call it strategic positioning. I can do that. It goes against everything I have been taught, but we need to try something different. What do you have in mind? I'm going to make myself less visible by making myself invisible. One of them has agreed to help us. They are carrying a chocolate frog card. Your job is to observe a sneak through the crowd and retrieve the card without being detected. You did it. And Face Paint Kid had no idea. You're ready for the next step. Next step? You mean that wasn't an entire lesson? That was only to prepare you for what's to come. Meet me on the Quidditch pitch. Learn a new secret move. Alright, Charlie, you asked me to meet you here. What do you have in store for me? I'm afraid not. That was simply to prepare you. Now that you understand solitude and style are equally important, it's time to learn a new maneuver. Brilliant with your beaters focused on Balgan, I'll be totally exposed. I'll need a way to defend myself. You know the value of in waiting for the right moment to strike. The lesson is all about patience. That sounds useful, but it won't be easy. We'd better get started. You've got it. You're floating up there like a leaf on the wind, just like I said. It's hard to stay alert and be patient at the same time. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'll fire a few bludgers on your way, and we'll see what you can do. It's time for the nimble flying. Cracking job. How did it feel up there? Great. I'm ready to put it to the test in the real match. I knew you would take it. You have always been cool in a crisis, and you're in luck. Madam Hooch is about to announce who's competing against each other in the second house match. Let's hold it to the training grounds.